Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another book review. As you can see, I am going to be reviewing Quicksilver by Callie Hart. I usually read the back of the books. I don't feel like doing that today. So, I got this from my local library. Shout out to my local libraries. If you guys been here for a while, you know I'm a big champion of your libraries. Because, guys, they're hidden treasure. They got books, games, movies, toys the kids can take home. So, please give them a shout out. Now, let's get into this review. So this is Quicksilver by Callie Hart. I have read 2 other books by her, and I enjoyed both of those books. I'm going to be honest. Quicksilver was an enjoyable read for me. It's a 600-plus page book. I think it's like 604 pages. And I read it in 3 days. I really, really did. I loved it. Now, granted, I went into it knowing what other people said about it, so I knew there were going to be things that bugged me. And knowing that, I was able to read it and enjoy it. If I didn't see any other reviews, I think I would have been highly upset about this book. Highly upset. People are mentioning this book as like ACOTAR. I've never read ACOTAR. Please don't come for me. So I cannot honestly tell you if it is or not. But from what all accounts of most reviews I've seen, people are saying it's like ACOTAR. Some people are even calling it fan fiction of ACOTAR. Hey, I happen to know Callie Hart has written other books, so I don't know what y'all want to say about that. So this book is about the guy on cover named Kingfisher. He's a fae, and about a girl named Saris Fane. I said her name wrong. I apologize. I'll just call her C. And Saris or C starts the book off. First of all, she annoyed me right off the bat. First of all, she steals something from one of the queen's guards. Now, the Undying Queen is what they call her. And she knew it had serious consequences. She stole said item and took it back to where she lives, like a little wheel spoke or whatever they wanted to call it, because I can't really remember. And knowing it had dire consequences for everybody. So much so, the guy that she took it to help her, he was like, absolutely not. Get it out of here. I want no parts of this. You are bringing death to everyone here. Well, she leaves and she goes to find her brother. Now, her brother, he's an idiot, but he's a younger brother. He's the type of guy who's always in trouble. He smiles, you forgive him, but you still want to punch him in the head. Well, she finds him laid out in the street because he got beat up by a guy named Kyron that she kind of messed with. And she's talking to Kyron. Kyron's like, I heard a little something. And if it's true, then this person really needs to get said object out of here. Like, he was dead serious. And this guy is a known swindler, schemer, thief, everything. And he was like, nah, you're bringing heat to a lot of people. It's not cool. Well, she ends up getting caught. And the queen tells her guard, hey, make her scream. We haven't had somebody scream in a long time. Well, through all this, she grabs a sword and opens a gateway or portal or whatever. And out walks the guy on the cover, Kingfisher. Kingfisher's a fae. He realizes what's going on. Takes her back to his world where the portal closes. And she basically, through the whole book, she's basically trying to figure out how to open said portal. I will say this. I love the fact that Kingfisher accidentally kidnapped Kyron and brought him back to her when he was looking for her brother. I won't tell you how that happened. But Kyron is funny. He's like the best guy friend you could ever have. Like, he a dog. So you don't mess with him at all. But you just love sitting back and watch his antics. I could hang out with him all day long and just laugh and bust his chops. Now, that being said, I don't want to give too much more of the book away in case somebody wants to read it. Would I read Quicksilver again? No, I don't really think so. It didn't, like I said, I read the book in 3 days. It was an easy, enjoyable read for me. But not enough that I would reread it. And I will tell you that when it comes to fantasy, romanticies, high epic, I'm going to be quite honest. I haven't read a lot of them. But one of the books I read, sorry, I'm shaking the camera, is a book called the Terran Soul series. It's called The Lord of the Faderlands. I'm going to show you here. And this is no hate to Callie Hart because I loved the writing of this book. It was a nice, easy read for me. This book is a book I measure every fantasy book that I've read to. Even Fourth Wing. Fourth Wing to me is like the Quicksilver. It was an enjoyable read, but I wouldn't read it again. Don't want to read it again. But if you have a chance to check this book out by C.L. Wilson, please check it out. It came out in 2007. It is an Great book series. There's 5 books total. Anyway, back to Quicksilver. If you think too hard about this book, you're going to be mad. If you're like one of the people who absolutely love fantasy, you've read them, you will probably pick this book apart. I'm not even lying. But if you go into it like I did, heard the reviews, and was like, okay, let me just turn my mind off and read and enjoy it, then you'll have a good time. Other than that, I don't know. In your comments below, let me know if I've missed something or you're just not getting it. I completely understand. Just be respectful. Hit that like button, subscribe. And guys, let me know if you're going to read Brimstone, which I believe is coming out in November. I'm on the fence. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.